there's a few people, in fact a couple of people that used to do a lot of courseplay courses, they did a few auto drive tutorials, but they were very small, very limited tutorials, didn't really give you a good understanding. And what I don't like about that, and same with the courseplay course tutorials, is they tend to tell you how to do something knowing that they've already got the knowledge. They're trying to teach you how to do it, but they're doing it in a way of already understanding the knowledge instead of thinking, let's start from the fact that no one's got any knowledge about anything that I'm saying. Yeah, I know you never used auto drive, Mike. More courseplay. There's my siren going. Hang on. Oh no, I forgot to change. I've just wasted all that time because I forgot to change the seeds.
For real?
Yeah. Because I sent it off to do it by itself.
What is this, episode 1?
No, it is saying that I got the wrong seeds. But I sent it off to do it itself, so it drove here and started courseplay automatically without me being here, so I didn't check the seeds.
And it's potatoes, if I see that correctly?
No, it's soybeans, and I've planted sorghum. I've just wasted all that time, the fuel and my seeds, because I didn't check it. There's my blimmin' memory killing me again. Luckily, this time it's a direct driller, so...
Yeah, viewers, and if you are wondering how I'm gonna win, this I'm gonna win.
I need to go fill up as well. I'll probably run out of fuel doing this. That is so annoying.
You pronounce hilarious very weird, my friend.
It's not that hard to remember, is it? Oh, just like taking my dinner out when I go and make my coffee at 3 o'clock is what I plan to do. Is not hard to remember, and I've forgotten to do that as well. Tell you what, my memory, I'm getting Alzheimer's or something because my memory's just getting worse and worse. It was bad enough as it was, always been a real bad memory, but oh my goodness. Yeah, it's shocking now. Absolutely shocking now. Yeah, it looks like it's planting right. It was planting it, it was accepting it, because it's half done, Mike. You can see the texture for the seeding, but the wrong blooming...
Yeah, that should be another fix with the AI should not be able to plant the wrong crop.
It's definitely planted. I'm sure it's definitely planted it. Let's have a look at the map. Let's waste more time. Yeah, look at that, 39. Mostly done with sorghum.
It is planted.
Alright, okay, look.
Are you doing, hey.
Hey?
Patrio. Is he doing silage or hay?
Silage.
Nice. You're gonna make about what you get for the contract in bales.
Dang.
Alright, I was so hoping that was almost done so I could go to the next one. Well, it wasn't really going to be done anyway, but instead I've done myself over. Alright, it's just shocking. Not surprising, but just shocking. Oh, I got that ad again. Okay, what is it? Oh, it's a game that I wouldn't play, that's what it is. Field 9 field, okay, that's... Right, well, I don't care about you guys. I'm too much in a bad mood now. AI. No, wait, you can wait. Don't care. You've had a better day than me. Right, let's go. Off to field 8. Field 9. Close enough. Never moved the what rock? You're talking about the stones on the field. There's no contracts to remove stones, mate, so I can't remove them. Not that I would either if I could, because that's me wasting money without being paid for the contract. So no, not my field, not my problem. As long as I get the money, that's all I'm wanting, the money. Hang on, which way do I go? Left. Yeah. Looks like an exciting game there with nobody on the field, but the announcer going off with excitement.
Mm.
The rubber banding, what have I got? That's interesting. My ping rate doesn't move. Like a rubber banding, I was expecting some spikes, but it doesn't. What's this I see in front of me? A Smudo. Going bear hunting. No, we're not. He's escaped. Once again, taking shortcuts.
Taking shortcuts.
Oh, that's a big comment, mate. Let me get myself set up on the field so I can read it then. I don't have to worry about watching corners and stuff, because you know how that goes. You've seen ATS and ETS, me playing it while going around a corner trying to read chat. Oh, I'm seething. I'll tell you what, I'm seething about that seed. Not that I've seen, thankfully. Right, I'll go this way. Bring up my my targeting device. Oh, perfect. No, this one. Let's go. Right, I'll set it so it automatically turns so I can concentrate on what you wrote, Mike. I notice with rocks on the map I'm playing on after I plough, I get small rocks that I roll back in and then cultivate and get more small rocks that I can roll back in, but if I don't roll them back in afterwards I plough, when I cultivate I get large stones that I have to pick the rocks. Is that the same in the base game maps? Yeah, because that'll all be set to the base game mechanics for the stones, mate. That wouldn't be set by the map or authors, I'd reckon.
Yeah,
That'd be a
stones you can always roll back in. That's what the roller.
You cut out right at the end then and spin it. No, he's just asking about the way the mechanic works.
Yeah, and I'm affirming.
No, well, not really. I mean, it's obviously they bring it up. It's all the way they've written the script. But saying that, mate, it's probably close to real life anyway, because the Earth's always pushing rocks up. So you might get a bunch of small rocks and get rid of them, and then next thing you know, you got a bunch of big rocks coming through, because between the time you've done that and picked them up. Oh, stop. The Earth's probably pushed and come back. The Earth's pushed those other rocks up. those other stones through closer up to the surface. Because it's constantly doing that. It's constantly pushing rocks, stones up through the ground, up to the surface. I'll go this way this time. So, yeah, we did have a discussion early on about that because saying about well, the update will bring less rocks and stones, but I personally don't think there's that many. It looks like there is because that's just the visual that they give for the amount of stones, but when you take it off the field, you haven't really got that many stones, and if you reduce the amount of stones on the field, they will be all over the field and you end up going all over the stone picker anyway, all across the field just to pick up less stones, so you're going to go over where the stones were originally if they the old ratio. I don't know if they will change it. I don't see the point in changing it at all.
Well, and we are in year 3 of the map, so this is stones from 3 years of cultivating and plowing. So
yeah, it is. I gotta turn that off. God, I had automatic turns on. I've read your thing. I can turn it myself now, not be so lazy.
One of the arms is fine for size, regarding the stone pickers. The offset little one's not really that good though.
I just like a option for a contract for people. Well, a contract for picking up stones, but also the option. It might end up being a mod like they had in 19. The person who brought out a mod where you hire contractors yourself, so you just paid an amount and the field will be done for ploughing. Because it'll give you, you were say if you had a field you wanted ploughed, and then the mod gave you the ability to hire contractors for that and then make a price off from the size of the field that you paid for those contractors. You never saw anyone do it. It was just done, I think. I never really got onto it. I like the idea of the mod. I never really got a chance to use it. But it would be nice if there was an in-game thing where you had the option, instead of getting rid of the stones, have an option sort of similar of having a button saying that you've hired people to come in and pay a little bit of money, and then the stones are off your field. So it gives the people who want to do the stone picking the ability to do the stone picking. People who don't, or you want to sometimes and don't want to other times, you've got that option, and then you don't have to worry about the ratio of stones. I think that's an easier way to go around it. Should I go back? What should I go back
to use a console command to update a field state.
Oh, just turned up. Nice. It just turned up. It's annoying because I'm missing out on all the good seeding contracts because of that little mistake of mine.
To you.
Because my eyes were wide with happiness when I saw that. But thankfully Smudo, I think, just finished his field 25, which gave me a good, decent fertilised contract for the field 25. Because I was down to under $1,000 payouts. Hey, I've made the 200,000 for the moment. How long I stay there, I don't know. But I'm close to getting my own farm now. I don't know if I'm cutting in and out, mate. As far as I can see, I'm coming through okay. Am I cutting in and out on Discord?
No, coming through pretty clear, all things considering.
Then again, I don't have the filters on Discord, but yeah, according to OBS, I'm coming through. Smudo's cutting in and out because he's got a storm around his area. But otherwise, it might be you. Twitch has been twitchy the last few days. It could be Twitch. I don't know if anyone else in chat can say the same thing, notice the same thing. I don't know. Only they can tell you.
They're all culprits of moon phase.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it could be Twitch, could be anything, but it shouldn't do. I want that, I want you. And I need to change the angle, won't I? So what degree have we got here? 248. So I will need to change the angle to 1 degree. Snake, hello. Thank you for the raid. Long time no talk. How are you? How was your stream? What were you streaming, by the way? Tell me all. Tell me how you are, what you were streaming, how did it go? Was it Dyson Sphere? Right, let me reset that. There we go, that's what I want. So welcome everyone from Snake's stream. Oh, were you? Never heard of it. Oh, I've heard of Zelda. I don't know the game. And let me clear my throat and say that again. Yeah, I don't know the game.
Yeah, isn't Zelda the dude with the sword and the green clothing and all that?
Maybe I'm thinking of something different. That'll be the neighbours. Hopefully stop soon. Oh, it's sort of going okay, except for a slight hiccup that I did, which has cost me time, money. Put me behind a bit on the competition.
So nothing new really.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Always do something, make a mistake of some sort. I had a contract to seed a field full of soybean, but I forgot to change the seed on it. By the time I went back to it, I had Courseplay sorted out, work it. And I got Courseplay to drive there and started automatically, so I didn't check the seed, and I forgot to change the seed, so by the time I went back to see what's going on, they'd done half the field with the wrong seed. Which means I've got to redo that whole field. Meanwhile, I miss out on all the good contracts I got, and these guys here are getting the contracts and getting ahead of me. And I still haven't been able to afford a farm yet. Which I'm
never closer. So.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'll be able to buy a farm soon, hopefully.
So in short, the current animation on my screen is what JJ's day's been like.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Patrio's the top one, obviously, with them pushing the tractor.
Yeah, could you guys imagine if Zelda was a girl?
If what?
I mean, if Zelda was a girl.
Zelda is a girl. It was Robin Williams' daughter's name, Zelda, after Zelda. Named after Zelda.
Zelda is the dude with the sword and the shield and the green clothing. I'm so funny.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, the green one is Zelda's monster. Zelda is the princess.
According to Michael, Link is the guy with the sword. Link.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, get off my hand!
The police robot from Futurama, URL, or Earl.
Right, that's more money coming in. Now that I've sort of distracted myself here. I'll get to it. I will collect the money. Times is of the essence, obviously. Maybe I should do a bailing job. No, I can't be bothered. Not with those stupid bail pickup thingy bobs. Oh, look, another one. Huh. Oh, wow. I love this new mod. It's absolutely awesome. Oh, for those who don't know, you might have seen yesterday's. What's with my throat? Right, let me try that again, and hopefully whatever frog is in my throat, Kermit, can go out and get his own house. Maybe try getting a job or something, instead of relying on his Muppet royalties. He's always homeless. because no one watches that anymore. Right, so
That-
for
it
anyone who missed yesterday's stream where we had all these sorts of troubles because I'm now on a dedicated server, it would help to know where I'm going to, wouldn't it? Field 33, next to the 32. One of the problems we had, obviously the biggest mod we really need with this competition, and if you're new here and wondering what the competition is, you can type an !farm into chat, and that'll give you the competition rundown of the competition between the two of us. Sorry, the four of us. We're missing one today, DJ, but between me, Smudo, and all that. Thanks, Snake. So yeah, the refresh contracts mod is a big thing of it. Now, when we were doing peer-to-peer, it worked fine. Because we're all trying to use contracts because you can't buy our land. You can't buy any land in this competition with a loan. You can't use a loan, you can't have a loan outstanding to buy land. So if you want to buy land, you can use a loan to buy buildings or equipment, but you can't do it for a land. So if you've got a loan, you've got to get rid of it first before you save up to buy some land. So the refresh contracts was obviously a big one because we could keep the contracts coming along and give us the opportunity to get the money and get to buying our own farms quickly. But with a dedicated server, it didn't like that. It didn't work at all, which was weird because it worked with multiplayer peer-to-peer, but not with a dedicated server. So I managed to find another mod that pretty much does the same thing, and it works absolutely brilliantly, and we've had a lot of contracts available. In fact, I think it works better than that refresh contracts because they're just instantly there, aren't they? Straight away.
Or at the very least, it allows us to keep going without having to interrupt you.
To refresh, yeah. Oi! I gave you... What is going on? Oh, you're turning that way. I thought I gave him plenty of time to get out of my way, but I ended up getting in his way again. Yeah, because before with the refresh contracts, I actually got to go in and press X to refresh the contracts. This one does it automatically. So I used to get a lot while I was in the middle of a contract. There's no contracts left, there's no contracts left. And I had to go into the... refresh it. Right. Oh, I've driven right past the field. Who saw that coming?
Me.
Yeah, do you love how I still say it as a surprise? Like I'm surprised that I drove past the field.
Well, someone forgot to tie a bit of fluoro tape to the nearest tree to indicate that's where you're supposed to pull off.
Yeah, that probably still wouldn't help. I'll drive past that as well.
Well, at least you're not doing the first car.
Well, I can see the trees. I clearly can't see the turn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, he would find the only tree for miles and hit it. Remember on US Legends when he was hitting trees while harvesting? I don't know how he managed that in the middle of the field.
Oh no, mate! It was like it was weird. You could almost sort of forgive him thinking that someone actually placed it there on purpose, sort of bought one and put it down there. But that's just him, isn't it? He could just find trees anywhere.
That's just him. That diabolical. I mean, that's just nobody would do that.
I haven't gone in cab for a while and done this.
And then in true car crash fashion, fifth standing on, it just popped out of nowhere.
He was a true lumberjack. Because it was like his trees were trying to jack his car. So it was always off the ground after he hit a tree. This tractor. Oh, I'm running low on fertiliser. I think I need a bit more of that, aren't I?
He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day.
Lazy beggar, he could work through the night. Trees don't disappear at night, they're still there.
Yeah, I mean, but he hops and skips. He dances and jumps. He likes to press wildflowers.
Does he?
Just like his dear papa.
Just like his dear papa.
I thought his old man was a dustman. He was a dustman's hat.
That's the weekend job.
I mean, he does have other hobbies, you know. He likes to put on women's clothing and hang around in bars.
That was Lola. We're getting to the end of the stream, aren't we? And we've made excellent progress after yesterday's stream. But pretty much wouldn't have been hard to do. It was either going to be just as bad with all the problems we had, or not. Nothing. Which is a huge improvement, nothing going wrong. Apart from me, obviously. But yeah, I'm always a constant variable in the something's about to go wrong situation in it. Right, so I've done another one. More money. What else we got? Bailing. Oh, look, another one with a good amount. That's mod. I love it. I'm going to marry it. I'm going to ask it to marry me. That's how much I love this mod. There goes my throat again.
DJ is still alone, I think.
Oh, poor old DJ. He's missed out big time today, isn't he?
One could say so.
I did. He's missed out big time today. Where am I headed to?
Yeah, and it's totally on coincidence. It's not like I planned that at all.
I've really just gotten up to the wrapping stage.
That was me looking at Dave's comment that I ran into the sign, which was good because then it just reminded me I've got to go all the way back to fill up with fertiliser. Yeah, my loans are paid off. I think DJ's the only one with loans left, Dave. Paid it off a while ago. In fact, what I'll do... Oh no, so there should be enough time to fill up the fertiliser, and as I'm driving back we'll end the stream and end it up me at field 11 ready to go for next Sunday. COVID permitted.
Yeah, that's right. Sunday I'm still on 4, but I think I got Tuesday, Wednesday off next week.
Oh right. Yeah, well, we've got to sort that out. What am I here for? Fertiliser. How much? I didn't check that, did I? 4,000 litres, I think. 4,000. Yeah, we'll work it out and I'll adjust my schedule and I'll let you know during the week if there's a change, because we might be doing it on a Wednesday, possibly. Just got to sort that out as of yet. I need full review. There goes some of my money. 7 grand. I love that animation of the bags getting smaller. The air being sucked out of them. No, I'll see what I can do, mate. It's yeah. I mean, I've said it. I've covered it before while I'm doing it, but I'll see what I can do. I've still got like lots of things I want to do, stream lots of games and stuff. and it's just a matter of getting them in and doing multiplayer, which is based around well, really Patrio schedule.
Because yeah, the turmoil that is retail work.
Anyway, I'll let these guys say their goodbyes for the day as I head off to Field 11.
It was a very productive stream. And DJ missed it just like I planned. Plan comes together.
Well, I suppose I should give you a shout out for Lossing for assisting me in my absence yesterday, and yeah, thanks for coming on, folks. As usual, I've been the quiet one in the corner saying not much at all, and we'll let JJ get on with it.
Yeah, and by the way, Speedo, in case you're wondering what about Speedo, he's not, if you're new, his voice isn't like that all the time. It's just they've got a big storm up where he is, so his internet's been affected by it. So yeah, normally he's a lot worse than that. That's because he's not English is not his first language. Contract finished on Field 39 finally. Yeah, so. So I'll keep you updated with the schedule page. Keep an eye on my schedule page for when the next farming sim is. We'll talk to Patrio and sort it out with this upcoming schedule. Because I think you've got stock taking coming up, and that's the reason why it's going to change a bit. Other than that, I shall be back to... thanks, mate. Thanks. What's your insurance details there, buddy? I'll be back tomorrow with Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Carrying on, we've got a couple of projects we've got to finish off there. A couple of nice little cars we need to do up cheaply and sell for an exotic amount to some poor suspect. I mean, some loving home for the cars. And maybe fix a couple other ones, because that's what my business is supposed to be doing, fixing cars. Wednesday is my day off as usual, back also on Thursday with Car Mechanic as well. Friday we've got ETS, with Saturday with ATS, with the competition between the two of them, and ETS is currently in the lead. So ATS sort of caught up on Saturday, which was good, because it was a little far behind, but it managed to catch up. So we'll see how that ends up, and this will be the last week with the autumn/fall mod. So we're heading over winter, and as usual the following week, as we switch over the seasons, we'll be doing a convy mode of both of them the following Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday, whether or not we're doing farming sim and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, keep an eye on the schedule. If you get a notification, you'll know when it's happening, because I'll tell you what I'm streaming. What else is there? That's about it. Oh, by the way, most of those are my days. For some of you, I'm a day ahead, so do go check my schedule page out. That'll give you local times and days I'm streaming and what I'm streaming there as well. A big thank you to everyone who's been in chat today. Snake for the raid especially, good to see you, it's been a while. Dave, he's part of the furniture. Same with Mike as well. Who else was here earlier? I can't remember. Ozzy was here, and he's the kind gentleman. That is the reason why we got a dedicated server with a very generous donation the other day, so I can never thank him enough for that. And he's the reason why we've got a dedicated server now, and hopefully we can carry it on. For the rest of you who have been here lurking, whether you're still here or gone or watching after the fact, either on the Twitch VOD or the YouTube edits, which I take these streams, I cut them up into 35-minute episodes just for those people who don't have enough time to watch a whole VOD. It's just easier to come back to it, just in case the browser forgets where you're up to on the Twitch VOD, and you've got to try and figure it out where you were, which is usually very hard on long streams, isn't it? So they're there. Plus, if you want to see with the competitions how it all began too, at least they'll be there always on YouTube, where with Twitch my VODs go after a couple of weeks or something like that. Alright guys, hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. If I don't, I'll see you when I do. Until then, take it easy, look after yourselves, enjoy the rest of your day, have a great week, and we'll see you whenever we do. Till then, see you later guys, bye.